The 2024 track and field season is teaming up to be a very eventful and exciting one, as the men are fighting for the number one spot when the Paris 2024 Olympic Games ends, with Noah Lyles leading the pack, of course, with his confidence and fighting spirit. Speaking of Noah Lyles, just hours ago, we saw one of the most intense 100-meter races of the season going down in Jamaica at the 2024 Racers Grand Prix. Noah Lyles, in what was a very strong field, went up against Oblique Seville of Jamaica, Ferdinand Omaniala, Zarnel Hughes, and a couple of others. There were high expectations that Noah Lyles was going to continue his winning streak this season and finish ahead of the pack. So far this season, Lyles have participated in 9 individual races and lost once in a 60-meter to Christian Coleman. This 100-meter race at the Racers Grand Prix was his third 100-meter of the season, but this time around he was stunned by Oblique Seville of Jamaica, who was running in his first 100-meter race, and what a fine way to open his season. Seville sped to a world lead and a personal best of 9.82 seconds, warding off the fast finishing Lyles, who also ran a season's best time of 9.85 seconds. While Noah Lyles was obviously outclassed by Seville, his performance was still pretty decent as he finished just 0.02 of a second outside of his personal best. Now let's zoom in on the biggest performance of the night. Oblique Seville, in his first 100-meter race of the season, smashed his lifetime best, and he obviously slowed down a bit while crossing the finishing line as he looked across on Noah. Had he just run straight through the line and held his form, we might have seen a 9.80 or a bit lower, which is why Jamaican track and field fans are now super excited. How fast can and will he go as this season progresses further? Based on what we're seeing now, Oblique Seville definitely looks like he has 9.7 material in him. If he starts running consistently near or even in the 10.7 zone, he will definitely be in the mix for a gold medal at the Olympics this year. If we look closely at the men's results recently, we realize that 10.7s have been mostly elusive for the men for quite a while, except for Trayvon Bromell, who constantly runs below 10.80 seconds for the past couple of seasons, and also Fred Curley, who has dipped below that mark quite a few times. So low 10.80s in the Olympics stand a good chance of making it to the medal podium with the current bunch of sprinters that we have. Now, it was always evident that Seville has the potential to do well, because for the last 3 major championships, he finished just outside of the medals, and even at last year's World Championships in Eugene, Oregon, his finishing time in the 100-meter finals was same as the bronze medal winner, so he was barely edged out of being among the medals, which highlighted that he had an issue which was not speed but maybe some anxiety and confidence issues. But beating Noah Lyles, the world champion, will do a lot for his confidence going into the rest of this season and hopefully into the Olympic Games. There's something important that most persons might have missed. In his post-race interview, Seville confessed that he was experiencing some niggles earlier in the season and didn't get to put in much work, but here he is running the fastest time in the world so far. If he continues on this trajectory for the rest of the season, he's going to cause some serious issues for the rest of sprinters, and hopefully he can inject some much needed energy into the Jamaican sprinting program by bringing home an individual medal this year from the Olympics. Thanks for watching.